Okay, video 2. Number 1. Mrs. Buys loves riding her dirt bike. Every year, she has a particular route she rides that takes 5 hours. Below is a piecewise function that estimates the distance in miles that she travels for each hour of the dirt bike ride. Only where is it? Apparently it is not on this copy. So what I'm going to do is write it down. So hopefully this is on your copy if you have your own copy at home. But it is f of x is equal to, I don't have enough room to write it all there. So f of x is equal to, the first one is 5x. And then we have 7x minus 1 plus 5, 3x minus 2 plus 12, 6x minus 3 plus 15. Okay, and then we have a domain for each one of those functions. The domain of the top one is from 0 to 1. And then the next one is from 1 to 2. So notice that 1 is part of the top function there and not the second one. And then this one is from 2 to 3. And then our last one is from 3 to 4. Okay, that is the missing piecewise function. So A, during which interval of the dirt bike ride is she traveling the fastest? So speed, again, is slope in this case. So it would be, the way that you put this is during, you name it by its domain. So during which part of the ride is she going the fastest? So the slope for the first one is going to be from 1 to 2. So I'm just going to write that in interval notation, actually. 1 to 2. So remember the parenthesis is representing this symbol. Since it's not, I better erase that. Since it's not or equal to, it's excluded, and then the 2 is included. So it would be during that time interval right there. And the slope, and the reason for that is because the slope is 7 miles per hour at that time. That number is bigger than the rest of the slopes. During which interval of the bike ride is she traveling the slowest? Well, that would be during, the smallest number is 3, so that would be during 2 to 3, where the slope is 3 mph. How far has she traveled after 3 hours? So what equation would I use for the number 3? 3 is part of which equation? Well, I see a 3 on that one, and I see a 3 on that one, but it's included on this one because of the or equal to sign. So I would use the third equation, and I would find out that f of 3 is what? What do I get when I put 3 into the third equation? 3 minus 2 is 1, 1 times 3 is 3, and 3 plus 12 is 15. So f of 3 is 15. So after 3 hours, she's gone 15 miles. What does this represent in the context of the story? That would mean the distance after 3 hours is 15 miles. So basically what we just said. What is the domain of the function? Of course, you would write that out on the test. What is the domain of the function? So what numbers are we allowed to plug in for x? Well, x is defined over here because the domain is x. And it goes from 0 to 5. And for 0 to... Oh, the last one, actually. I wrote down the original problem wrong. The last one is supposed to be 3, and then it's actually 2 hours. So it is 0 to 5, where both 0 and 5 are included. Okay, now we start getting into the next little portion here where it looks like the formatting isn't great. So maybe I will work on fixing that formatting before I make the third video.